I'm glad we all know where I stand on that. Now, me being like, so glad we got that cleared up, in case you guys were like quivering, shaking, so concerned about my opinion. You guys, oh my gosh, I missed you. So I'm not 100% better, but I feel like I'm better enough that I'm gonna try film. But I thought a fun way to get in the groove, get into the groove, but also to start this vlog, although maybe I inserted the clips I took of the starry night skies last week, because last week was when those meteor showers were meant to happen, but in the southern hemisphere we couldn't really see them, but the sky was really cool, so it was still pretty. But I think I saw one shooting star, but I didn't catch any on camera. Regardless, I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but when I get sick, without fail, a major symptom that I have, online shopping. Can you see all the online shopping? A lot of this I had kind of been waiting and kind of percolating on whether I should buy them, and then last week it was after payday, so there were sales, bada bing bada boom. I'm at home with my laptop, nothing better to do. Some of this I would say is more necessary than other things, and I feel like sadly some of the things that were necessary, shouldn't have stayed buried, were out of stock. Like I bought some full-fingered Tech Touch gloves, out of stock online. Devastating, so devastating, guys. It's really hard being me. But anyway, let's see what I did get. So also I feel like my Kmart order got separated into 3 orders, so let's just start there. I guess this is one of the Kmart. I obviously can't show you guys my address. It's not that I don't trust you guys. I feel like you just have to be kind of mindful, don't we, just? Oh, guys, I'm so excited for this one. No, you don't understand. Side A. This was a want, not a need. I'm not gonna lie. It's a tiny digital camera, and the quality of the photos is like 2000s digital cameras. And I'm so excited. I'm so obsessed. But when I saw this, I was like, this is perfect. Oh, so I'm very excited. I can already see it now, like taking nostalgic type photos. And it comes with an SD card. Iconic, amazing. $35 would spend again. Let's go to the next Kmart. I genuinely can't remember. I think maybe this is I always buy screen protectors. So this one might be the screen protector. Yep. Always gotta have extra screen protectors because I am clumsy. So far 50-50 needs and wants. This last thing from Kmart is a need. Okay. And I really hope it's good. So if you know, you know.
Oh, that's...
I have been walking in a crappy raincoat for so long. Oh, this is actually a different feeling than what I thought it would be. The words boohoo raincoat mean nothing to you. It's probably because you haven't been watching my vlogs for that long, and fair enough. But basically I bought a raincoat off Boohoo and it was waterproof for like 2 seconds. So I bought this, a nice big raincoat that I can wear over stuff. It's long, and I was just like, I kind of just needed like a big long raincoat. So there she is, my new walking coat. I will keep the Boohoo one because although I don't know if, will I? The pockets are kind of cooked on that. So yeah, that's that. That's Kmart. Now this is Glassons. These are kind of like somewhere in the middle of needs and wants because I've been looking for a pair of dark blue jeans forever, and they were having a sale, so I got them. And then these I'm not gonna lie, these are probably just a want. These are mittens. How do I open it? Give me my mittens! Give me my mittens! Oh my god. Ah. Oh my god, they're fluffy on the inside. I'm sorry. I can't wear these dog walking, but wow. Sock puppet show, I reckon. Oh my god, they're so warm. I feel like a who. Horton here's a who. These are very nice. They're so warm on the inside though. So that's very slay for me. I don't know if I can show you. Oh yeah, look. It's got that like fleecy on the inside. Perfect. So we didn't get the practical touch tech gloves, but I got mittens. So you win some, you lose some. Okay. I bought these. This is the thing, is that I don't know. I mean, I feel like everyone struggles to find the right size jeans. So Glassons, I feel like I've talked about this before. Does it say like what the size is in American sizing? I don't think so. Basically, in New Zealand sizing, I swing between an 8 and a 10, which I think is no, I don't know what that is in American sizing, but it's kind of like in between a small and a medium. Every time I buy from Glassons, I buy the wrong size. Doesn't matter what. If I buy the 10, they're massive. If I buy the 8, I'm delusional for thinking I'm that skinny. But these are just like a nice dark blue, high rise, what's the word? Straight jean. So I figured I'd buy the 10 because according to Glassons, I'm a size 10. Am I actually a size 10? It's always who knows, but I figured if I just at least buy a pair with the sale price, if they're not the right size, I can exchange them. So fingers crossed. Now, the final thing that I got was 100% an impulse buy that was probably bought on by a fever, and yet I'm not at all sorry. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know what's coming, but I couldn't help myself. I love an oversized tee. I'm an oversized tee gal. Give me a graphic tee any day. And JJ's, I feel like, how do I explain JJ's if you don't live in Australia or New Zealand? It's almost like Hot Topic vibes without the emo, if that makes sense, because they have lots of like licensed graphic tees, like they have a lot of Twilight, High School Musical, like a lot of nostalgic collab clothing. They have like K-pop, like celebrities, Billie Eilish, so they definitely kind of lean towards like younger, like teens, younger adults, but if it's in my size, I'm gonna buy it. So I got this one oversized tee. It's just got cherries on it, but I just thought cute. I got them both on a medium because I just see it's like not that huge. I mean, it is huge, but I love the bigger the better for an oversized tee for me. I can't explain it beyond that's just how I prefer. I don't like as you can see by this giant hoodie, I don't like feeling constricted by my clothes. So I bought this one. It was on sale, but this is not the showstopper. I just thought this was cute. Also, and I'm always looking for more things for filming, blah 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 blah. This is the showstopper. She's a runner, she's a track star. I hope you're ready for this. I'm so excited. I was so scared because it was like only a couple in this size, only a couple in a medium left. I was so scared. I was shivering in my timbers that they would, you know, do what they did with the gloves and be like, sorry, we don't have, we'll refund you. This is also a actual Disney collab, Pixar. Can you see that? Pixar. Are you ready? Oh my god, I'm so excited.
My name's Mater, like Mater, but without the tuh.
I love Mater. Cars and Cars 2 was a movie that me and my brothers watched all the time, and when I saw this, I just had to have. So, I mean, is it really a want if I had to have it? Like, I kind of did need it, in a sense. No, but in the sense that, like, I needed it. So, that's my little haul. Things that were refunded were the Tech Touch gloves. Something else from Glassons I bought. Oh, I think I bought a cardigan. How Taylor Swift of me. But they also refunded that, which was really, really weird because I went back to the website and the size was still available. what do you mean? So I don't know what that's about, but it made me really think, like, I think I was just kind of buying the cardigan because I was in a frenzy. So I did not repurchase the cardigan. I purchased this instead. I don't know what else I'm gonna film for this vlog, if this is gonna be like a half-week vlog. Wait, but this is the bed that Saxon usually lies on when I'm filming, and Lizzie kind of lies over there when I'm filming because that's where the sun is. But yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm in the filming space, getting into my filming mindset, which is like kind of just me trying to make people, I wouldn't say, go as far as to say to make people laugh, but maybe to make people kind of go like, you know, like that kind of like extra breath, like almost a chuckle. That's kind of my goal, to be entertaining and make you go, oh yeah, and to talk about something that I found interesting. I am annoyed that I've been sick for so long, and honestly I feel like I had to cancel, I don't mean so popular, but I had to cancel a bunch of stuff, and it just caused a whole kerfuffle in my calendar. A calendar kerfuffle, if you will. So that was annoying. And I feel like, even though this is not how this works, in my mind, I was like, I've already gotten sick this winter. Literally, as I was talking about in the last vlog, I got sick in June. Like, it feels too soon to get sick again. I feel like sometimes I never get sick and I feel so superior. And then sometimes I get sick every second, like I'll look at a germ the wrong way and it's like, that's how germs work, by the way. Science! Anyway, I don't know what I will film next, but surely this can't be the whole haul. I mean, the whole vlog, just me doing a haul. So I guess it'll be a surprise to both of us what comes next in this silly little vlog. So bye for now. Look at the little duckies. They're just having a nap. So cute. Anyway, I have returned to the scene of the crime. And when I say scene of the crime, I mean the place that made me sick. So hopefully my newfound immunity has protected me. This is just my assumption that I got sick from these shots, but like I literally had not gone anywhere else. And it was like, a girl goes to buy some snacks. That's the only place I'd been recently. Wakes up next day, a little bit sick. Day after, down and out. But when I had been here last time, I noticed they started getting the summer seedlings. The last time I was here, I saw that they had seedlings for summer stuff, and I got very excited, but I refrained because before me and Ash got sick, we had like meticulously, and when I say we, I mean him, he had meticulously gone through and like planned out the summer garden, and I was like, I will refrain from being a chaotic Aries or just a chaotic human and just buying summer seedlings before, you know, without confirming that we have the space, because one thing you guys know about me, I'm sure, planning is not my forte. It's kind of like a do now, think later with random things in my life. Like some things I'll think about a lot, but like random stuff like this, I'll be like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'll just buy a whole tomato plant, even though they get huge. But anyway, so when I was talking to him yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, I saw they had beefsteak tomatoes, and every summer we like to grow different types of tomatoes, and I've really wanted to grow these for a couple of summers now. And I was like, but I didn't buy it. And he was like, why? And I was like, oh my gosh, permission? Wow. I love it when you get permission and you don't have to ask for forgiveness. But anyway, so today I went out and got them. So I got just one tomato beefsteak, because keep in mind, like tomato plants get pretty big, and one plant can make a lot of tomatoes, and getting it this early in the season, like basically this as a seedling before spring, like a couple weeks before spring, I am cooking with this one. And because I have been and last summer I was so unsuccessful, I couldn't have been further away from Ariana Grande in that moment with my chilies. I was too late. I couldn't get the seeds to sprout. I don't know if we just had a dud batch or what, but I tried so many times and it didn't work. So I thought, why not take a crazy chance? Why not do a crazy dance and get this chili? So that way I'm like, I'm so beyond prepared and ready. I'm just going to put this paper bag down so that I don't get dirt on my car seat. Hold please. Holy shit, that was terrifying. Perfect. Amazing. So yeah, I've got my summer seedlings sorted. The other thing I'm growing at the moment is flowers for my brother's wedding, which, if you can believe it, is not that far away. So I had to get on to that toot and sweet. It's nothing like specific or particular. I just offered to grow like edible flowers for the food and just like whatever you feel like, really. So I've just tried a whole bunch of different seedlings. I've got nasturtiums going, I've got calendulas going, and I've got some pansies, violas, pansies and violas going. So hopefully we'll get something out of that. I figured many eggs, many baskets, instead of all eggs, one basket. But yes, I'm very excited about these. I've been wanting to grow beefsteak tomatoes for ages. I just can't imagine it in the summer, you know, just like a great salad, basically like a price salad is what I envisage with a beefsteak, or like in a sandwich. But yes, that's basically my fun weekend. Ash unfortunately got sick after me, so he's still recovering. So he is at home, and I was like, we'll just have a chill weekend, but I did want to get those. I didn't want to get those bad boys. So that's what I did. And yeah, I thought I'd just show you guys. Maybe in the next clips, I'll give you guys some garden and seedling updates, because that is the exciting and riveting content that everyone loves on this channel. Everyone's like, yes, please, more excitement, more crazy bananas stuff never seen before, little tiny seedlings. I do have a couple flowers and such going though, so the garden is pretty exciting considering it's winter. Don't get too excited, but just get like a little excited, because I do feel like the garden's looking good. Considering last year I had nothing flowering in winter, and it made me like a little sad. And then so in summer I had so much stuff flowering that Ash was like, we have so many bees. Like during the summer we had so many bees, like bumblebees specifically in our garden, but they were also friendly. So like I wasn't mad, but yeah. I love flowers and I love bumblebees. So yeah, but they're also good for the environment and me justifying my need to have a million flowers. They're good for the environment. They're good for the herbs and the things that we're growing. Last summer, successfully, no dog stung by bees. So pretty good, pretty good. The summer before, Lizzie got stung by a bee. Or was it the summer before that? Lizzie got stung by a bee and the other two dogs got stung by wasps. I feel like wasps don't count because wasps are assholes. And they're not the same. I love bees. I hate wasps. I'm glad we all know where I stand on that. Now, me being like, so glad we got that cleared up, in case you guys were like quivering, shaking, so concerned about my opinions on bees and wasps. We heart bees. How can you do an X with one finger? We don't like wasps. But yeah, those are my new seedlings, and I'm gonna go home. Hello, as promised, I'm here to show you guys all of the seedlings and everything that's going on in the garden, and there is a lot. So up here we have different like lettuces, and this is coriander, but we just find in the garden they just get eaten by slugs and snails. So far so good. It's kind of the problem is when the slugs and or snails find out and then they come up here to live. This is a sage plant. Don't know if it's going to live there forever, but that's where it's living now. There is Lizzie. And then these are all the seedlings that we've started. So I don't know what is what specifically, but I know there is cucumber and tomatoes and watermelon, I believe. And then back here is spinaches. Now over here is, as I showed you before, my tomato and chili plant. And then these are all different like pansy and violas, so hopefully they flower in time for my brother's wedding. Otherwise, womp womp. I don't know what these are. Maybe these are the watermelons, and this is just some alyssum. Now over here is what I like to call the chaos pot. These are straw flowers that I have planted in them, and once again, the last time I planted straw flowers, they got eaten, literally completely gone by slugs and snails. So fingers crossed they live and I made them big enough this time. But I basically reseeded it, and what I found last year was like September is when things got really exciting. So let's hope that this in like a month or two it looks really fun. But yeah, I reseeded it, like redid it for spring. Now over here is kind of what Ashley's made, but I know for sure that these massive plants are broccolis. As you can see, they're pretty huge. But then over here we have kale and leeks, and then we have more broccoli. Wait, here you can see the little broccolis, and all of these are garlic. So, and these are parsnips, question mark. This is where, well, this is where all the carrots were. So we're going to plant potatoes in here, so that's going to be pretty exciting. I don't think there's anything in here at the moment either, except for like a couple of random little herbs and such. And down here we have, these are strawberry plants. Strawberry? Yep, strawberry plants from last summer, and they have survived the winter, so that's pretty exciting. And as you can see, that is what the strawberry comes from, the little flowers. And I think these are garlic chives, which are to help keep bugs away. And then these are more flowers that I'm growing. These are nasturtiums. And there's Saxon. Saxon, you want to show everyone your stick? Yeah, beautiful. So yeah, that's down here. And this, like these kind of things is what I'm going to grow my beefcake, tomato and chili in. Now let's move along. Now this is the chaos strip, as I like to call it, or this chaos lane. Maybe chaos lane is better. But as you can see, my lavender is so close. This is a white lavender. They're so close to flowering. I think they'll flower next month. And these are purple lavender, blah, blah, blah. I can't speak. And I'm hoping that in spring next month, this is just going to explode with flowers, because I feel like, as you can see, a lot of things are coming up to flower. So I feel like when it gets a bit warmer, it will just go whoop-bam. But yes, as you can see, the little chaos lane is more exciting down here, because I don't even know where these came from, but calendula have just popped up. These, I believe, are edible too. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. Unfortunately, anytime a pansy pops up down here, the slugs are like, yum, 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 yum. But as you can see, or I hope you can see, like there's lots of flowers that I feel like are about to bloom. Obviously the alyssum is kind of what's happening at the moment, but yes, I'm hoping that the next time I show you guys this, like this is the before, and then like in a month's time, this will be super pretty and colorful. We have just a couple things. This is I forget what it's called. You're meant to eat the leaves. These are snow peas. I'm carrying Lizzie, so you can see her, because she likes to eat sticks while we're down here. These kind of got eaten by slugs, so there's nothing here. This is a blueberry plant, tree, bush, sure. And these are beetroot. So yeah, that is the garden tour, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to show it to you guys before spring happens, before spring sprungs. I don't know if you could hear Saxon, but he just had a zoomie. Zoomie! Whoa! Oh my gosh, wow! Yay! He thinks that the tree root's a stick. Wow! Oh my god! Zoomy, can't get, that's not a stick. That's not a stick. Wow, intelligence. Saxon, that's not a stick. I thought you were meant to be an intelligent breed. I think he's offended. Boom! But yes, I thought it would be kind of fun to show you the garden before spring sprungs, so that I can show you kind of how it changes and evolves into summer. But with spring but around the corner, I feel like a lot of the content that I could do is like spring cleaning, house cleaning, big before and after transformation. So let me know if you like those, because like, for example, wait, let's walk backwards. As you can see, like the house, the outside of the house needs to be clean, like the whole balcony needs to be clean. Like there's a lot of cleaning, there's just a lot of big cleaning projects that we could do. So if you guys like that stuff, I can definitely film it, and that can be like a fun, what's the word, content. Wow. But yeah, Saxon, you got anything to say? Yes, Lizzie. Lizzie, do you have anything to say to the people, to the vlog? She's got something on her face. Is that my hair? Saxon, got anything to say? Nothing. Sorry. But yes, so I was thinking that could be kind of what we could do in the next few vlogs, because I got a lot of house cleaning, spring cleaning, decluttering, like wardrobe, like the list goes on and on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.